Hello again, and today we're going to talk about Wine and Proton, tools that are used to run Windows programs in Linux. First off, what is Wine? Wine stands for Wine is not an emulator. Instead of emulating a Windows operating system, Wine translates Windows system calls into POSIX compliant system calls. Here's a simple breakdown. When you launch a Windows app using Wine, it intercepts the app's request to the Windows OS, such as accessing files or drawing graphics. Wine then translates this into equivalent requests that Linux understands. This approach minimizes overhead and keeps performance relatively high. Wine is particularly useful for running productivity applications like Microsoft Office or legacy Windows programs that don't have Linux alternatives. Even with that technology, Wine still has some problems that it needs to address. Here's some of them and how they address it. Problem 1. Windows programs usually check for a Windows file structure. Many Windows programs expect to see specific folder structures like program files or Windows. If these structures are present, the program might fail to run. Wine addresses this by creating and using a Windows-like file structure, known as a Wine prefix, to mimic the environment these programs expect. By default, this is stored in your home directory under .1. Each Wine prefix is essentially a self-contained Windows environment complete with directories like program files and Windows. Problem 2. Missing Windows libraries or DLLs. Some programs require specific Windows libraries, DLL files, that aren't included with Wine by default. Wine lets you manually install these libraries using a tool like WineTricks, which provides an easy way to download and configure the necessary components. For example, if a program needs d3dx9.dll for DirectX 9, you can use WineTricks to install it. Problem 3. Programs rely on cache-insensitive file systems. Linux file systems, like ext4, are cache-sensitive, meaning file.txt with a capitalized F and file.txt with an uncapitalized F are treated as different files. But Windows programs assume file names are cache-insensitive. To address this, Wine internally handle file names in a cache-insensitive way, ensuring that programs don't crash due to file system differences. Problem 4. Graphic performance issues in 3D applications. Games or graphic-heavy applications might run slowly or have graphical glitches when run in a Linux environment. Wine addresses this by using tools like the XVK to translate DirectX calls into Vulkan for better performance. They also ensure your graphic driver are up to date. Now let's talk about Proton. Proton is a fork of Wine developed by Valve for gaming. It's tailored specifically to make Windows games work seamlessly on Linux via Steam. When you launch a Windows game using Proton, it automatically downloads the necessary components for that game to run smoothly in a Linux environment. It's kinda like when you use Wine and you manually download the necessary parts with WineTricks. It eliminates the process of trial and error for finding the right component for that game and instead makes the process of playing a Windows native game largely plug and play.